Want to speak real Indonesian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at indonesianpod101.com.
Immersion is often hailed as the most efficient and effective way to learn a foreign language. In many ways, it's true. With all the language learning methods out there, nothing else comes close to having to think and interact with your environment in the language you're learning. Unfortunately, though, most language learners wrongly assume that the only way to experience language immersion is to pack up and move to a foreign country. But not everyone can afford to spend a summer abroad just to learn a foreign language. Luckily, there are other ways to immerse yourself. These methods are less obvious, but they are effective. In this video, we'll take a look at 5 steps you can take for the ultimate language immersion experience at home. Number 1. Transform your digital world into your target language. Technology is an indispensable part of modern life. We interact with phones, computers, tablets, and other electronic devices throughout the day. Why not take these interactions and use them to practice your target language? Most devices give you the option of switching the language of the operating system. Switching your phone or laptop interface to your target language won't make you fluent, but it will help you engage with the language in a very practical way multiple times every day. Another way to transform your digital life is to check which sites you use on a daily basis and use them in your target language also. A great example of this is switching your version of Google. Using Google in your target language will allow you to search for things in that language, and you're more likely to get results in that language as well. So, if you're looking for a popular band, a show, or food, something that's usually written in your target language, it will actually be easier to find information about it if you switch your version of Google. Of course, you can also change popular social networks like Facebook or Twitter. You can even go to news sites for your fill of global news. Do you like podcasts? Try listening to a couple popular podcasts in your target language. Number 2. Write out a speech or conversation in your target language. A surefire way to increase your ability in a foreign language is to write out a mock conversation or speech in that language. Pretend you have to give a speech on one of your favorite topics. It could be anything from sports, hobbies, or even your favorite movie genre. Now, take some time to write out your fictitious speech. Inevitably, you will hit some roadblocks. But when you get stuck, research the words or grammar points you don't know. This is a highly effective and practical way to increase your vocabulary, and it'll help you practice thinking in a different language. Writing a long, connected train of thoughts exposes the gaps and weaknesses in your language studying. Once you know what these are, you're free to practice them and use them to continue on with your speech. This is also a great way to learn new words in the context of your entire speech. Context is king when you're learning a language. Learning words in the context of other words and sentences helps you surmise what new words mean. It also helps you get comfortable with how these words are practically used. Not to mention, context helps you to remember and recall new information more easily. Number 3. Practice with native speakers. There are a lot of great learning resources out there for anyone learning a new language. However, nothing quite comes close to practicing the language with a real person. If you live in or around a large metropolitan area, there's a chance that there are some native speakers nearby. Check and see if your area has any local language exchanges or language-speaking groups. You're likely to find a native speaker there. If you can't make a connection locally, you can search online. Just as there are language exchanges in the real world, there are also online ones, most of which are free. Number 4. Connect with other language learners. Native speakers aren't the only people who can aid you on your language learning journey. Practicing with other learners is also helpful. Don't worry if you practice with someone who has a higher or lower level in the language than you. If you're the more advanced learner, you can learn a lot by teaching someone else. As you help someone else understand difficult words or grammatical concepts, you'll find that you start to better understand them yourself. If your learning partner has a higher level, they can be the one to help you overcome the hurdles you encounter as a beginner. After all, what better way to learn than from someone who, as a language learner, has been in your shoes? Number 5. Reward yourself in your target language. At the end of a busy day, we all love a little relaxation and me time. One of the most enjoyable and effective ways to develop your language skills is to kick back and enjoy the language while doing leisure activities. Whether it's listening to music, watching a movie or TV show, reading a book, or even enjoying a good online video binge, Even spending just an extra 30 minutes a day doing something you love in your target language can yield some serious long-term results. If you're a beginner, start with more basic content. You might have to start out listening to simple songs or even watching children's shows. After a while, though, you'll be able to dive into the meatier stuff and more engaging stuff as your proficiency increases. Learning a foreign language doesn't mean you have to spend your days straining over grammar rules or textbooks. Any way that you can take your learning off the page and make it more enjoyable will help you learn faster. Immersion is a powerful way to learn a foreign language, and now more than ever, the immersion experience isn't limited to just world travelers. With a little creativity and the right resources, you can experience the language without ever having to leave your hometown. Many of these resources can be found with our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to immerse yourself in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Want to speak real Indonesian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at indonesianpod101.com.
Halo. Halo. Hello. Okay, first one. Hello. Hello. We are saying this if we meet someone for the first time. Hello. Hello. Or you can say this on the telephone. Hello. Can I speak to pantai? Pantai. Beach. Pantai. Beach. Pantai di sini agak kotor dan pasirnya tidak putih. Pantai di sini agak kotor dan pasirnya tidak putih. The beach here is kind of dirty and the sand is not white. Yeah, this is probably what happened if you go to the beach in Jakarta. It's difficult to find a beach with a clear white sand, so you have to go outside Jakarta, probably to west of Jakarta, or you can go to other islands which are much more beautiful, like Bali, Lombok, Manado. Just Google it. You'll find many awesome beach with white sands. Okay? That's your homework. Selamat sore. Selamat sore. Good afternoon. Selamat sore. Good afternoon. Selamat sore. Good afternoon. Selamat malam. Selamat malam. Good night. Selamat malam. Can you guess what it is? Yes, good night. Yeah, afternoon, good night. Selamat malam. Saya Blanca. Saya Blanca. I'm Blanca. To answer the previous question, I would say saya Blanca. My name is Blanca, or I'm Blanca. Saya Blanca. Siapa nama kamu? What's your name? Saya Mika. I'm Mika. Cuaca, weather. Kalau besok cuacanya bagus, kita akan pergi ke pantai. Kalau besok cuacanya bagus, kita akan pergi ke pantai. If the weather is good tomorrow, we will go to the beach. Yay! Mohon. Mohon. Please. Mohon. Please. Mohon. Renang. Renang. Swimming. Renang. Swimming. Sebelum berenang, pakai tabir surya dulu. Sebelum Berenang, pakai tabir surya dulu. Before swimming, wear the sunscreen first. I love to swim. You can swim almost every day in Indonesia because it's always summer. But the thing is, I think I don't remember ever to put on a sunblock or sunscreen before swimming ever. When I was a child, that was usual for us Indonesian because we already have tan. So I don't know why we need sunscreen. Iya. Iya. Yes. Iya means yes. Iya. So you can answer this if you're agreeing with something or you want to say yes. Or just yeah. Iya. Or yeah. Yes. Matahari. Matahari. Sun. Matahari. Sun. Hari ini mataharinya terik sekali. Hari ini mataharinya terik sekali. The sun is very strong today. Is the sun very strong today at your place? In Indonesia, it's almost happen every day, except for when it's raining. But 30 minutes rain and then poof, and then the sun is strong again. Baik. Baik. Okay. Baik. Okay. Baik. Okay. This words means good, but it can be used if you say okay. It's also okay to use okay in Indonesia because they also understand okay. But in a formal way, you say baik. Kerang laut. Kerang laut. Seashell. Kerang laut. Seashell. Adik saya suka sekali mengumpulkan kerang laut di pantai. Adik saya suka sekali mengumpulkan kerang laut di pantai. My younger sister likes to collect seashells at the beach. Tolong! Tolong! Help! Tolong! Help! Tolong! Help! Help please! Mohon tolong saya. Samudera. Ocean. Samudera. Ocean. Indonesia terletak di antara Samudra Hindia dan Samudra Pasifik. Indonesia terletak di antara Samudra Hindia dan Samudra Pasifik. Indonesia lies between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Pasang. Pasang. Tide. Pasang. Tide. Kalau sudah pasang, kamu tidak bisa berjalan menuju ke karang itu lagi. When it's high tide, you won't be able to walk towards that rock again. In this sentence, it means tide. It could be low tide or high tide. But pasang has a lot of meaning. For example, it could mean to install or a couple. For animals, if it's a male and female animals, you say satu pasang, one couple. Like if for human also, like you see a couple, you say satu pasang. One more meaning of pasang is you can use it for socks. One pair of socks, satu pasang kaos kaki. Socks, kaos kaki. So, satu pasang kaos kaki, one pair of socks. So it has a lot of meaning.
Cold. Dingin. Dingin. Cool.
Sejuk. Sejuk.
Cute.
Imut-imut. Imut-imut.
Dance.
Menari. Menari.
Do.
Mengerjakan. Mengerjakan.
Draw.
Menggambar. Menggambar.
Dream.
Bermimpi. Bermimpi.
Boat.
Perahu. Perahu.
Book.
Buku. Buku.
Boutique.
Butik. Butik.
Boyfriend.
Pacar. Pacar.
Bread.
Roti. Roti.
Buckle. Gesper. Gesper. Button.
Kancing. Kancing.
Buy.
Membeli. Membeli. Want to speak real Indonesian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at indonesianpod101.com.
Handuk pantai. Handuk pantai. Beach towel. Handuk pantai. Beach towel. Saya lupa membawa handuk pantai. I forgot to bring my beach towel. That could cause a lot of problem if you are freezing and wet and you don't have a towel. You probably can dry with the wind. Just, lay down on the beach and let the wind and the sun dry you up. That's a solution, right? Kursi pantai. Kursi pantai. Beach chair. Kursi pantai. Beach chair. Kacamata renang kamu saya letakkan di kursi pantai. Kacamata renang kamu saya letakkan di kursi pantai. I put your goggles on the beach chair. Istana pasir. Istana pasir. Sandcastle. Istana pasir. Sandcastle. Anak-anak sedang membangun istana pasir. Anak-anak sedang membangun istana pasir. The kids are building a sandcastle. I don't think only kids building a sandcastle. Are you still building a sandcastle when you're going to the beach? Kotak pendingin. Kotak pendingin. Cooler. Kotak pendingin. Cooler. Tolong ambilkan teh botol saya di kotak pendingin. Tolong ambilkan teh botol saya di kotak pendingin. Please take my tea bottle from the cooler. Pretty please. Kotak pendingin means kotak means box. Like dingin means cold. So a box who keeps something cold inside. Kotak pendingin. It's really, really helpful and cheap. Yeah, you just have to put a lot of ice inside. Pasang. Pasang. Tied. Pasang. tied. Kalau sudah pasang, kamu tidak bisa berjalan menuju ke karang itu lagi. When it's high tide, you won't be able to walk towards that rock again. In this sentence, it means tide. It could be low tide or high tide. But pasang has a lot of meaning. For example, it could mean to install or a couple. For animals, if it's a male and female animals, you say satu pasang, one couple. Like if for human also, like you see a couple, you say satu pasang. One more meaning of pasang is you can use it for socks. One pair of socks, satu pasang kaos kaki. Socks, kaos kaki. So, satu pasang kaos kaki. One pair of socks. So, it has a lot of meaning. Ransel, backpack. Saya suka ransel ini karena ringan dan luas. Saya suka ransel ini karena ringan dan luas. I like this backpack because it is light and spacious. Saya suka ransel ini karena ringan, light, dan luas. Teman sekelas, classmate. Saya akan pergi makan siang bersama teman sekelas saya. Saya akan pergi makan siang bersama teman sekelas saya. I will have lunch together with my classmate. Ring! Oh, it's lunchtime. I'm going to eat lunch with my classmate. Let's go! Hey, wait! I want to eat lunch too. I'm hungry. Wait! Pekerjaan rumah. Homework. Sudah tengah malam, tapi pekerjaan rumah saya belum selesai. It's already midnight, but I haven't finished my homework. Please help someone. Okay, next word. Ujian, exam. Apakah kamu sudah belajar untuk ujian besok? Apakah kamu sudah belajar untuk ujian besok? Have you studied for tomorrow's exam? So about exam or ujian, we have a system that we call SKS. It stands for Sistem Kebut Semalam. So the English for this is an overnight racing system. If you have an exam tomorrow and you haven't studied at all, like you're trying to study everything overnight. And that's what most students do. But that's the student life. Sekolah. School. Sekolah saya terletak sekitar 15 menit dari rumah saya. Sekolah saya terletak sekitar 15 menit dari rumah saya. My school is located around 15 minutes from my home. Sawo matang. Sawo matang. Tan. Sawo matang. Tan. Saya ingin punya kulit sawo matang seperti kamu. Saya ingin punya kulit sawo matang seperti kamu. I want to have a tan color skin like yours. So this word sawo matang comes from a fruit, sawo. So the shape of the fruit is similar to kiwi. Like it's not too big, not too small, like brownish outside. Inside also like brownish. Yeah, so sawo matang, it's like my kind of skin color. It's not too fair, it's not too dark. It's just like brownish, like that fruit, sawo matang. 10. Snorkeling. 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 You know, right? Yeah, it's the same in English, snorkeling. Saya belum pernah snorkeling, jadi tolong ajarkan ya. This is true story. Saya belum pernah snorkeling, jadi tolong ajarkan ya. I've never gone snorkeling, so please teach me how. I've never gone snorkeling, so please teach me how. This is a very beautiful beach. Am I doing this right? Oh my god, a shark, a shark! Go back, go back, go back, go back! Ooh, no! Help, help! Sendal jepit. Sendal jepit. Flip-flop. Sendal jepit. Flip-flop. Dia kemana-mana selalu pakai sendal jepit. Dia kemana-mana selalu pakai sendal jepit. He always goes everywhere in flip-flops. It's easier to wear flip-flops everywhere, like every day. It's easy, it's comfortable, it's cheap, you can buy it anywhere, it's made of rubber. And even if it's raining, you don't have to ruin your leather shoes or your running shoes or whatever shoes you're wearing. It's just easy, like flip-flop forever. Sendal jepit. Yay, sendal jepit. Tabir surya. Tabir surya. Sunscreen. Tabir surya. Sunscreen. Pakai tabir surya ini sebelum keluar rumah. Pakai tabir surya ini sebelum keluar rumah. Wear this sunscreen before you get out of the house. Bikini. 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 This is the same word in English, but just different pronunciation. It's bikini. Yay! Saya kurang berani pakai bikini. Saya kurang berani pakai bikini. I'm not daring enough to wear a bikini. So this is probably true for most Indonesian women, especially who live in Indonesia. Anywhere, any place. We are Muslim majority country, so a lot of people, even if they go swimming on the beach or on the swimming pool, they wear a very special swimsuit. All of their bodies covered in the swimsuit except for your face. Baju hangat. Baju hangat. Sweater. Saya membeli baju hangat ini saat saya berpergian ke New York. I bought this sweater by the time I traveled to New York. Saya membeli baju hangat ini saat saya berpergian ke New York. So, yeah, the word was baju hangat. Sweater. We also say sweater, but we say it like sweater. So, yeah, if you say in Indonesia, do you have a sweater? Kamu punya sweater? It's, yeah, they understand. Baju hangat. Hujan. Rainy. Hari ini akan turun hujan sepanjang hari. Hari ini akan turun hujan sepanjang hari. Today the rain will fall all day. So today the rain will fall all day. So what will I do today? Aha, sleep. Because that's what Indonesians do when it's raining outside. We sleep inside. We have this word called mager, means males gerak, means we are lazy to do anything at all. So this is what we do when it's raining. Mager, males gerak. Just sleep. I'm too lazy to do anything. Berangin. Windy. Di luar agak berangin. Jadi sebaiknya kamu pakai jaket. Di luar agak berangin. Jadi sebaiknya kamu pakai jaket. It's a little bit windy outside, so you better wear your jacket. It's windy. The wind is so. What is the wind? So strong. The wind is so strong. Where's my jacket? Oh, I don't have any. I'll go home. Jacket. Sejuk. Cool. Sekitar bulan Oktober, udaranya sangat sejuk. Sekitar bulan Oktober, udaranya sangat sejuk. Around October, the air is very cool. Well, there are some cool places like up in the mountain, but not so cool because we don't have autumn. Musim gugur. Autumn. Daun-daun berganti warna saat musim gugur. Daun-daun berganti warna saat musim gugur. The leaves change its colors during the autumn season. Yes, actually this is what the tropical countries people don't have. You know, like the leaf changes color. Indonesian people try to go abroad, like to Canada, America, Japan, anywhere that have autumn. And yeah, we want to see the leaves change its colors because it's so beautiful. Belajar. To learn. Saya ingin belajar mengendarai mobil. Saya ingin belajar mengendarai mobil. I want to learn how to drive a car. I think there's a lot to study beside learning how to drive a car. You can study how to cook Indonesian, belajar masak Indonesia, learn how to cook Indonesian food, or you can keep learning Indonesian like now. Libur musim panas. Summer break. Libur musim panas mendatang, kami akan pergi berkunjung ke Hawaii. Libur musim panas mendatang, kami akan pergi berkunjung ke Hawaii. On the upcoming summer break, we will travel to Hawaii. So about this summer break, libur musim panas, we actually don't have libur musim panas or summer break because we have summer all year long. We don't have spring, autumn, or winter. So we actually don't call it summer break. We call it end of the school year vacation. So it happens around May, June. It happens when you finish like one school year. Like if you finish your 5th grade, then you're going to move to 6th grade. You got a break. You get like a month and a half break. So yes, we don't actually have summer break. Kami berada di kelas yang sama. Kami berada di kelas yang sama. We're in the same class. Huh, my friend. Kami berada di kelas yang sama. We're in the same class. Yay, I'm not scared anymore. Kelas apa saja yang kamu ambil? Kelas apa saja yang kamu ambil? What classes are you taking? Kelas apa saja yang kamu ambil? What classes are you taking? I'm taking science, math, PE, chemistry, literature, English, Spanish, French, German, Chinese. Will I survive? Apakah kamu sudah menyelesaikan pekerjaan rumah? Apakah kamu sudah menyelesaikan pekerjaan rumah? Did you finish your homework? You don't have any? Really? Okay then, I will give you one. You can write on the comment section about this lesson today anything that you want to write. If you like it, if you have a favorite phrases or words in Indonesian, or any question that you want to ask me. Okay? That's your homework. Pilek. Cold. Saat pilek, saya sering minum air jahe yang hangat dengan madu dan lemon. Saat pilek, saya sering minum air jahe yang hangat dengan madu dan lemon. When I catch a cold, I often drink a warm ginger water with honey and lemon. Yes, actually in Indonesia, we add milk and raw egg with this. But not honey. We use like a brown sugar, which is very, very special that we cannot find it in outside Indonesia. Probably we can in Thailand or Philippines, but it's different. So yeah, this is very good if you're catching a cold or pilek. I hate pilek. I hate cold, like runny nose, cold and fever. My head hurts. I want to go to the doctor and I want to sleep. Kacang kastanya. Chestnut. Saya belum pernah makan kacang kastanya. Seperti apa rasanya? Saya belum pernah makan kacang kastanya. Seperti apa rasanya? I've never eaten a chestnut. What does it taste like?
Kevin.
If it's good, you can say enak. Good, delicious, enak. Or not good, tidak enak. Not good. Okay, I'll be waiting. Daun. Leaf. Daun ini adalah bagian dari hiasan, bukan untuk dimakan. Daun ini adalah bagian dari hiasan, bukan untuk dimakan. This leaf is part of a decoration. It's not intended for eating. If there's a leaf in my plate, I would just eat it. As long as it's not plastic, I would just try to eat it, and if it's not good, I would just... But I tried. Yeah, I tried. I like to try new things. So that's that. Dedaunan yang gugur. Falling leaves. Anak-anak itu sedang bermain di hamparan dedaunan yang gugur. Anak-anak itu sedang bermain di hamparan dedaunan yang gugur. The kids are playing at the overlay of falling leaves. Hari pengucapan syukur. Thanksgiving. Saya akan menonton parade hari pengucapan syukur pada siang hari. Saya akan menonton parade hari pengucapan syukur pada siang hari. I will watch the Thanksgiving parade in the daytime. I cannot think of a day that we give thanks, like nationally. We give thanks every day.
That was awesome.
People in Indonesia, it's so religious, and we give thanks every day. So we have no like national holiday where we sit and eat a big fest just to give thanks. Okay, so yeah, we give thanks every day. Remember that. You should too. Daur ulang. Daur ulang. To recycle. Okay, the first phrase. Daur ulang. To recycle. Botol dan kaleng dari minuman bisa didaur ulang. Botol dan kaleng dari minuman bisa didaur ulang. Bottles and cans from drinks can be recycled. Funny thing is, in Jakarta, we don't do recycle as good as other countries in the world. It's sad, but some people makes money from this. So you can gather your own like caps, bottle caps, plastic bottles or your cans, and you can sell it. And you can make small amount of money. But the one who buy it, they will also like sell it to the bigger agent, and they're also making money from it. So yeah, it's not like everyone is doing it because they want to, but sometimes just to get some extra money. Matikan lampu. Matikan lampu. To switch off the light. Mohon matikan lampu dalam ruangan yang tidak dipakai. Mohon matikan lampu dalam ruangan yang tidak dipakai. Please turn off the lights on the rooms that are not in use. Melindungi. Melindungi. To protect. Melindungi. To protect. Pakailah tabir surya untuk melindungi kulitmu. Pakailah tabir surya untuk melindungi kulitmu. Please use sunscreen to protect your skin. Pemakaian ulang. Pemakaian ulang. To reuse. Okay, next one. Pemakaian ulang. To reuse. Pemakaian ulang minyak goreng yang terlalu sering tidak baik untuk kesehatan. Pemakaian ulang minyak goreng yang terlalu sering tidak baik untuk kesehatan. Reusing cooking oil too often is not good for one's health. One of the sample is like in Indonesia, there's a lot of street vendor who sell fried food with this kind of reused cooking oil. Melestarikan. Melestarikan. To conserve. Next word. Melestarikan. To conserve. Mari melestarikan lingkungan dengan penghijauan. Mari melestarikan lingkungan dengan penghijauan. Let's conserve the environment through reforestation. Laptop. 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 Saya butuh laptop agar saya bisa bekerja di mana saja. Saya butuh laptop agar saya bisa bekerja di mana saja. I need a laptop so I can work anywhere. But who will give me a laptop for a gift? Yeah, because laptop is a very, very expensive gift. Don't you think so? Would you give a laptop to your friend? You will? Can I be your friend? Please? Minyak wangi. Minyak wangi. Perfume. Minyak wangi yang saya suka tidak dijual di sini. Minyak wangi yang saya suka tidak dijual di sini. The perfume that I like is not sold in here. If someone gives me a perfume, that means I'm smelly. Right? Like, for example, here's a perfume. Please, please, please wear this. And I was like thinking, I must be smelly. Okay, I will wear this. Maybe it's nice if you know someone well, but if you don't know that person well and you give her or him a perfume, yeah, he might think that he is smelly and needs a perfume. So think about it. Buku. Buku. Book. Saya biasanya membeli buku lewat Amazon. Saya biasanya membeli buku lewat Amazon. I usually buy books through Amazon. Kamera. Kamera. Camera. Ongkos untuk memperbaiki kamera digital saya yang rusak sangat mahal. Ongkos untuk memperbaiki kamera digital saya yang rusak sangat mahal. The cost of repairing my broken digital camera is very expensive. Yeah, you're probably right. I should say that my camera is broken so someone will buy it for me. Digital camera is very, very expensive. But now we take picture with this next word. Seluler pintar. Seluler pintar. Smartphone. Saya ingin seluler pintar untuk hadiah ulang tahun saya. Saya ingin seluler pintar untuk hadiah ulang tahun saya. I want a smartphone for my birthday present. Funny thing is about smartphone that it makes people not smart. Like we forget things and yeah, but we can take pictures, we can, save reminder, save our schedules. It's good, but there's some downside too, so don't forget, if you have a smartphone, don't forget to make yourself smart too. Okay? Bersantai di pantai. Bersantai di pantai. To relax at the beach. Bersantai di pantai. To relax at the beach. Saya suka bersantai di pantai saat akhir pekan. Saya suka bersantai di pantai saat akhir pekan. I like to relax at the beach on the weekend. Belajar memasak masakan Indonesia. Belajar memasak masakan Indonesia. To learn to cook Indonesian food. Belajar memasak masakan Indonesia. To learn to cook Indonesian food. Saya akan mengikuti kelas memasak masakan Indonesia. Saya akan mengikuti kelas memasak masakan Indonesia. I will take an Indonesian cooking class. Yes, I think you should learn how to cook Indonesian. Start with nasi goreng, fried rice, mie goreng, fried noodle, and so on and so on. And you have to learn this because it's the best food, one of the best food in the world. Okay? Makan barbecue. Makan barbecue. To have a barbecue. Makan barbecue. To have a barbecue. Saya lebih suka makan barbecue di restoran. Saya lebih suka makan barbecue di restoran. I prefer to have a barbecue at a restaurant. Makan barbecue or to have a barbecue, it's not a very usual thing we do at home in Indonesia because we can just go to a close street vendor and they sell like grilled chicken or grilled fish, and it's easier. You don't have to prepare anything by yourself and just pay and leave. Yeah, you should try. Sate ayam. That means like grilled chicken. So good and cheap. Pesta semalaman. Pesta semalaman. To party all night. Next thing to do is pesta semalaman. To party all night. Mereka pulang jam 5 pagi setelah pesta semalaman. Mereka pulang jam 5 pagi setelah pesta semalaman. They went home at 5 o'clock after partying all night. Berjemur. Berjemur. To get a tan. Berjemur. To get a tan. Dia sedang berjemur di balkon. Dia sedang berjemur di balkon. He is getting a tan at the balcony. So I don't think this is what Indonesians usually do because we already have a tan skin, so we don't do berjemur or to get a tan. Mengurangi sampah. Mengurangi sampah. To reduce trash. Next one. Mengurangi sampah. To reduce waste, kita bisa mengurangi sampah dengan pemakaian ulang. Kita bisa mengurangi sampah dengan pemakaian ulang. We can reduce waste by reusing it. Peduli dengan lingkungan. Peduli dengan lingkungan. To care for the environment. Okay, next one. Peduli dengan lingkungan. To care for the environment. Saya selalu memakai tas sendiri saat berbelanja karena saya peduli dengan lingkungan. Saya selalu memakai tas sendiri saat berbelanja karena saya peduli dengan lingkungan. I always use my own bag when shopping because I care about the environment. Yes, I do. I always do. It saves money too. Okay. Menggunakan produk ramah lingkungan. Menggunakan produk ramah lingkungan. To use eco-friendly products. Menggunakan produk ramah lingkungan. To use eco-friendly products. Semua yang dijual di toko ini menggunakan produk ramah lingkungan. Semua yang dijual di toko ini menggunakan produk ramah lingkungan. Everything that is sold in this shop uses eco-friendly products. Really? Okay, I'll buy everything then. Buang sampah. Buang sampah. To throw garbage. Buanglah sampah pada tempat yang sudah disediakan. Buanglah sampah pada tempat yang sudah disediakan. Please throw away the garbage at the provided place. Yes, please do that because it could cause flood, it could cause just stinky places, dirty places. No, I don't like it. Naik kendaraan umum. Naik kendaraan umum. To take public transportation. The next one. Naik kendaraan umum. To take public transportation. Naik kendaraan umum bisa mengurangi gas rumah kaca. Naik kendaraan umum bisa mengurangi gas rumah kaca. Taking public transportation can reduce greenhouse gases. So actually, in Indonesia, greenhouse is glass house. Rumah kaca. Rumah means house, kaca, glass or mirror. Like we don't say greenhouse in green, but we say glass house because the houses are made from glasses. Konsol permainan. Konsol permainan. Game console. Ayah saya tidak pernah mengizinkan saya bermain konsol permainan. Ayah saya tidak pernah mengizinkan saya bermain konsol permainan. My dad never allows me to play a game console. He is probably right because, well, it is fun to play with game console, but sometimes you forget about time because they consume all your time to study, even to eat, even to sleep. So probably he's right and you should listen to your dad. And if you want to play, you have to schedule your own time and be sure you do that homework, you sleep well, you eat well. So probably your dad will change his mind, okay? Kamus. Kamus. Dictionary. Saya sedang mencari kamus bahasa Perancis Inggris. Saya sedang mencari kamus bahasa Perancis Inggris. I'm looking for a French English language dictionary. Sepatu. Sepatu. Shoes. Saya suka sekali dengan sepatu ini, tapi ukuran saya sudah habis terjual. Saya suka sekali dengan sepatu ini, tapi ukuran saya sudah habis terjual. I really like these shoes, but my size is sold out. I just read about this, but is it true that nowadays people are allowed to use hideous sneakers? No, I never heard of it. Yeah, I read. Probably it's like a sarcasm because like in the 90s, the 80s and 90s, like sneakers are really, really cool and well, they're new trend. But now it's like the trend is like, you can find any shoes that you want in the market and some of them are hideous, but you're allowed to use it because you like it. So people are allowed to use any shoes that they like nowadays. I know. Yeah, I don't know. I read this some probably not important meme. Perhiasan. Perhiasan. Jewelry. Apakah kamu lebih suka perhiasan perak atau emas? Apakah kamu lebih suka perhiasan perak atau emas? Which do you prefer? Silver jewelry or gold? For me, I like gold because it's beautiful and yeah, it's more expensive, but I think in some countries you can sell it. Even if you need money, then you can just sell it to some shops that can take your gold and exchange for money. Ooh, money. Greedy. Greedy. Don't talk about money. Sepeda. Sepeda. Bicycle. Saya selalu naik sepeda menuju ke sekolah. Saya selalu naik sepeda menuju ke sekolah. I always ride a bicycle to go to school.
Afternoon.
Sore. Sore. air conditioner.
AC split. AC split. Airplane. Pesawat terbang. Pesawat terbang. Airport.
Bandara. Bandara.
April. April. April.
Want to finally learn Indonesian the fast, fun, and easy way? In this video, I'll show you the top 10 ways to get started. So let's begin. Number 1, take your very first lesson. Access any audio or video lesson on indonesianpod101.com and just press the play button to get started. Don't have an account? Don't worry. Just go to the sign up page to create an account. It takes less than 30 seconds and it's free. We have thousands of audio and video lessons covering a variety of topics like grammar, pronunciation, listening, and reading. Just click on the play button on any lesson and start learning. Number 2, read along with the lesson. You can read along with the lesson notes or lesson transcript. These come with every lesson. The lesson notes provide you with the dialogue for the scene taught in the lesson, along with translations, a more in-depth explanation of the grammar and culture, and even vocab and sample sentences. The lesson transcript is the full word-for-word transcript of everything you hear in the lesson. And the dialogue study tool provides you with the audio for the lesson dialogue, along with the translations. Number 3, shadowing. Shadowing is a tested learning technique where you repeat what you hear. This is a great way to start speaking in minutes and practice speaking in general. If you're listening along with the lesson audio or dialogue, be sure to shadow along the way. Number 4, use the dialogue study tool to master the conversation. Here, you get the line-by-line breakdown of the conversation demonstrated in the lesson. Listen and repeat until you've mastered each line. Do this until you've mastered the entire conversation. Number 5, use the voice recorder to perfect your pronunciation and speaking. In the dialogue study tool, you'll find a microphone icon next to each line. Click on it to record your voice. Then, compare it with the native speakers. Listen and adjust your pronunciation until you match that of the native speaker. Number 6, review vocab with the lesson vocabulary list. Vocabulary words are the building blocks of language. You can save vocab words taught in each lesson by clicking on Add to Word Bank. Want to drill the words with smart flashcards instead? Just click on Add to Flashcard Deck to do so. Number 7, listen to the review track. If you've studied an audio lesson before, just listen to the review track so that you don't have to listen through the entire lesson again. This is a great way to reinforce the material that you've learned, and it's great to have on the go. Just access any audio lesson and click on the download icon. Then click Review to download the review track. Number 8, review with quizzes after the lesson. Once you're confident enough with the material taught in the lesson, be sure to take the quiz to test your newfound knowledge. Take the review questions and answer true or false for each one. Or take the writing questions and input your answer. Remember to check the answers by clicking on the Check Answers button. Number 9, participate and leave a comment. The best way to master what you've learned is to use it. Join the community of learners by leaving a comment below at the end of every lesson. Our dedicated teachers will check your responses to correct you on any mistakes or provide you with helpful study tips and advice. And finally, number 10, move on to the next lesson. Done with a lesson? Mark the lesson as complete. You can see your overall learning progress on your dashboard. If you particularly enjoyed the lesson, mark the lesson as favorite so that you can come back to it later at any time. Click on the forward arrow to move on to the next lesson and continue learning. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn Indonesian, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. Remember, you can sign up to IndonesianPod101.com by clicking on the link in the description. Sign up takes less than 30 seconds, and it's free. I'll see you next time. Bye! You've decided to study a new language, so now what? Well, you want to become fluent fast, right? Here are the top 5 shortcuts to learning a language. Number 1, Create a study schedule and set some goals. Many language learners are unorganized. Creating a schedule allows you to free up time to study consistently. Goals give you motivation and something to strive for. Number 2, make it fun. If you learn how to make your study time enjoyable, chances are you'll be more inclined to study. Watch a TV show with subtitles or listen to some music. Number 3, find a language partner. This is the best way to improve your conversation skills. It will help you gain fluency even faster and increase confidence when speaking. Number 4, use word lists to build up a solid vocabulary. This is a great way to build up your fluency, one word at a time. Luckily, we have all the word lists you need, with a range of topics, from food to love. Choose whichever language you want to study and go. Number 5, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Nothing helps you improve more than correcting your own errors. You're more likely to remember it correctly the next time around. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't be afraid to learn from them. There's no magical way to learn a new language overnight, but doing all of these can really help your learning process. And remember, if you're interested in getting on the fast track to fluency, sign up for your free lifetime account. No credit card required, and you'll get the best free online resources. Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.